Hola, buenos dias. Hello, good morning. This is Archangel Azure throughout connection energy realm systems through its connection of force recognition systems and its energy pattern system through its soul recognition systems. Understanding where you're through connection through your body systems is understanding your soul recognition. And your soul is extremely important. We've got into the soul, we got into the recognition of the soul, but today we're going to talk about the significance of your soul and how it represents you through all ways and forms, through your life system, through its connection. Okay, through your health systems, anything through your conversation systems, everything through vortex, dividing divisions, everything through light formation connection systems. It's feet forming everything through an hourglass system, knowing how powerful your feet are through its sands. Okay, sands is everything because it's a grain of sand through universe sight system. Because you look up at the sky through the universe system, it can see a grain of sand through its connection. And through its sand, it's extremely microscopic. You can't even see it. That's how powerful it is with the eyes of its connection through the universal system. So understanding what the soul is understanding everything through your chakra systems, okay? Your soul is connected to the chakra, okay? I'm going to do an illustration diagram program to show you how powerful it is, what your soul is, and what it represents. Now, if you want to know your soul's significance of everything through its continuous force, you can go to my PayPal account, and it'll authorize your soul connection. Everything through its information panel changes, okay? Sometimes I'm Archangel Adverse, sometimes I'm dimensional set through the matrix. My entity force changes every single time through pixel division, understanding that it's like you're changing clothes every single day. I'm changing entity force system through the cybergenetics of its operation program through the mind system, okay? So thank God I have coffee every morning, okay? And it's very important that the mind gets sleep, because when you have energy patterns that go into you through your energy path of its soul's recognition, that soul is high-winding its forces through hand formation communication line systems. So it's very important to understand that everything through the channel division I give you through its energy of its intelligence is a different illumination light system. Okay, so today you're communicating with Archangel Azareth, okay, and that's me. So understanding the wingspan and everything through the connection of its angelic realms, understanding the sands, okay, it's very important when we have sand. Okay, we have sand on beaches. Okay, the reason we have sand and the reason why it's soft is because the gravity centers its connection through its gravity system when it comes to Mother Gaia, Mother Nature, Mother Core, Nature's core, everything through its revolution, everything through its connection. Everything is born through birth. Okay, we understand that through its recognition when it comes to the atom system. So understanding that your soul is an atom. It's an ancient atom soul. Okay, that's what it is. But you have to understand that it's a dimensional of its soul, okay? The soul is everything through its connection when it comes to your life system. You live in that lifespan 24/7, okay? So before I get started, I'd like to thank all the subscribers and viewers and everybody that's going through this continuous force recognition. I keep saying recognition because everything through connection is the soul system, okay? So you're recognizing who you are. You know exactly what you need to do. You go into your routine. Okay, that's connecting through the waving patterns of its mind. And like I said, it's very important to exercise, work out. It's very important to understand everything through the mind conceptual system because it has to sleep. It has to get many hours of sleep. So the more energy that goes into you through its fast, of its speed, of its acceleration, of its velocity, that mind conceptual system is going to change the framing direction. Okay, and that framing direction is going to connect through the soul, through its heart. Everything has a connection through the mind, the connection of the energy heart and its soul, of its mortal of its soul, okay? So again, I'd like to thank all the subscribers for watching. I like all the new viewers. I think it's fantastic. You know, we're getting into continuous force. I always like to bring up space discoveries. And like you said, you guys are gonna love Space Discoveries episode 5. So, everybody's doing well. So what we're going to get into today, I'm going to use the graphene cycle system through green pencil system. This could be a pencil, this could be a marker, and it all depends on where it is through its dimension, through its point of its activation, through its atom system. Okay, so the soul itself is an energy path of you through illumination light. Okay, that's what the soul is. If you want to know understanding of what your soul is, not only you understand its information where it came from, but you understand how powerful it is your illumination light is. Okay, so it's going back way, way to its force of where you started. Okay, that's what it is. That's what the soul is. And everybody has a different DNA structure. And every time I go through this video, this transmission of its content, It shows you exactly what's going on with your body simulator, okay? Anything through its connection to its mind frequency system, anything through the hydraulics, anything through the heart's condition of its mortal heart of its vibration system, or anything through its mortal of its lights, okay? So every time I channel division through energy cycles, through communication levels, I'm either Archangel Azareth, I'm in a dimensional set system through major grids, I'm high volumizing, okay? I'm no longer the higher self. I high rise in all vibration systems. That's when you go through your chakra systems. And when you stop at your chakra systems, it goes into what we call a locking method. And that locking method goes to its realms. And those realms go to colorations of all matrix and everything through its connection of its energy core, through its galactic, of its planet intelligent energy system. Once you high rise into the simulation world system, your high vibration goes on its continuous force. And then you get self-arriving when it comes to your soul's recognition. So that soul is very important to you. Okay, so that's why I wanted to do a graphing cycle of a web graphing system when it came to a picture of your feet in the sands and how powerful it is. Okay, there's reasons why we have that. Okay, there's a lot of ancestry with everything with the picture. Okay, so once you get your soul's recognition, because your soul is connected through the mind and the mind's connected through the heart, you connect through all three. You can see a diameter, okay, of its sector units into that picture of its framing system. You know exactly where it is through its location. That's where you get into, remember I was saying, through the old method of a chakra system when you're going into traveling mechanisms. You can fly to any country through your higher self through communication, as long as you know the string theory, okay, and you know the cross-referencing through the audio signals of its communication. See, I'm downforcing my connections right now because I'm in the angelic realms. But it's fascinating because I'm giving you energy of the panels of dimensional of vortex division when it comes into the realm system. Because when I'm in the angelic realms and now communicating with demigods, demigod is electronic interference through cloud interference. That changes everything dark vibration. Okay, so it's electric rod system that high volts everything through illumination and soul recognition. Okay, the demigods has a soul. Angels have a soul. Archangels have a soul. Father has a soul. Mother has a soul. Everything around you has a soul through electronic interference. Once you get into that, then you get friendship, relationship, partnership. Now, I'll keep bringing that up with friendship, relationship, and partnership. Those are the most important thing when it comes to the soul, okay? Because the soul is everything to your life system, okay? It's just how to correlate, interlate, interconnect, and volume everything through your voice and grids, through its alignments, okay? Because when you're in space and time through its continuum, you are now connecting through the mind system. And that mind system is going its frequency levels to the soul. And that soul is connecting through its heart, okay? The immortal heart. So understanding where you are through your provisions is understanding exactly where you are going through your connections to the angelics. If you see that you're at your angelics, you should know actually what's going on with your energy of its pattern system, because it's on a different vibration, okay? Because everything's on a different dimension, like I said. So if you're in the angelic realms and you understand the energy, you're going to see the visualization. You're going to see everything, because everything's an upgrade. Okay, archangels give you upgrades. Father gives you upgrades. Mother gives you upgrades. You just have to understand the cycles and its circles through its rotation division. Once you get in that, then you understand its connection through the soul. Okay? Because the soul, okay, this is you. Okay, I like doing body structures of everybody so you get a basic understanding of what's going on. Okay, today we're going to go into the soul recognition. Okay, so you got the chakra systems. Okay, 7 within the body and 5 within the atmosphere. Okay, so that's in the body simulator. Okay, there's the body simulator. Okay, now once you get into the body simulator, you have to understand how important it is to understand the soul, because the soul connects with the chakra connects with the connection of the mortal heart, and the heart connects with the mind. Okay, because once you come into that operating program system of its mind system, it knows exactly what's going on with its transmission light system. So once you get into that connection, your body system goes up to a higher level through continuous force. Okay. So you start off like that with the body simulator, okay? Now, even if you're still in your old body format, that's okay, that's fine. That's understanding that you're into the atmosphere systems through weather patterns, and those weather patterns aren't high rising through dimensional division. When you get into the body simulator through transformation light systems, what that does, it changes everything through the radioactive system, okay? I talked about that through the radio channels. So your radio channel division through the major grids of letters, numbers, and shapes. I told you about the voicing grids and how everything is created. So when you voice something, right, those alignments come out. You can't see it because it's in the simulation. You have to be at that perception. Okay, I'll say that again and again and again. So the more you understand the energy of the body simulator, the more you understand where the soul came from. Okay, because everybody's through a DNA structure has a soul which is ancient. And that ancient comes from a pyramid. You are connected through a pyramid system because that's what the body simulator is. Okay, it's a pyramid system. Okay, your body simulator is a pyramid. Okay, and it's connected, okay, to its diamond core. Okay, now the soul is connected through shapes, letters, and numbers, but you have to understand formation. Okay, you have to understand not just the DNA structure, but you have to understand its plantation. You have to understand its involvements. You have to understand its answering patterns. Then you understand everything through the voicing, okay? Because the positive and negatives, okay, is its correction when it comes to its life system through the health system of your soul, okay? So the more you connect through the positive, the more you understand its significance of its soul, okay? Because you want to high rise its illumination, okay, of its diamond core. Okay, once you high rise the diamond core system through the body simulator, your body traction division changes its pixel divisions and change everything through location systems. So if a pyramid through a shape, letter, and number can fly up to its dimensional division through traveling mechanisms, your body system can go up in to space anomaly system. Like that. Okay. So it's understanding where you came from through the soul. That's what happens through activation of healing. Okay. So knowing that, you'll see the recognition and where your soul came from its ancient time. Okay. But everything is connected through the body simulator through a pyramid system, because that pyramid system is its connection through the higher self of its connection, because you're activating. Okay. You're activating everything through the higher self, the galactic matrix. Okay? So when you activate that, not only that, but the body simulator is acting on so many levels of continuous force. Okay? It's extremely powerful stuff when you get into the pyramid system. Once you get into that pyramid through its activation of its diamond core, you can illuminate its light sky into the soul. Okay? So it's understanding your decoding methods through the voicing grids, okay? It's how to control everything through your line frequencies, okay? Because that fragmentation is going to go into the major grids, and those major grids are going to high illumination light your soul through its lights, okay? So it's all about getting your soul to the highest form of illumination light system, okay? You start off at the bottom, and then you work your levels up to its continuum of its lights. And those lights, through its body of its simulator, changes everything through its location. It changes its pixels. It changes the mind frequencies of its energy patterns through its path. And then it changes everything, okay, to its connection of its lower frequencies. That's anything below the waist, okay? That's how powerful is the body simulator. And once you get into the body simulator, like I said, it can high rise through the soul of its energetic fields up to its ancient of its soul. Okay, so that's force winning everything, okay, through its energy of its path to its healing of its transition. So you get into, this is the immortal of its dots, okay? It's called docile dots through its connection of its line frequency line system. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, these are not 3, 6, and 9. Okay, 3, 6, and 9 is only allocating location systems, dimensional sets, their major grids. That formulates just the divisions of shapes, letters, and numbers. But if it's communication through a body simulator, okay, it's now connected through the gods of its mortal, of its point system, through its diamond core of illumination of a soul system. Okay. So, once you get into the activation of its pyramids, you can change the colorations. Okay, blue doesn't work, but like I said, I have to get new markers. The pyramid system goes on its rotation and changes its coloration. Okay, it stays in its fraction division, but it stays in its same location. Okay, but it changes its points through its God division. Okay, and the diamond core illuminates everything through the soul recognition. Okay, so it goes from green to blue. Okay, green to blue because it uprises, right? So it's all about not just going through your past reference, but going everything through its reference of its soul, because the soul comes from somewhere. Everybody has a DNA structure through a body or a body simulator. So it's understanding in retrospect, where is my soul? What is my soul? How do I talk to my soul? Okay. So that is the DNA structure of everything. Okay. It's this understanding that your body simulator is a pyramid through its diamond core. Then you get into the definitive breath to the infinitive breath. Then you get into the sacred flame. Then you get into the sacred love. Then you get into the sacred love of the dimensional earth. Once you get into the love of everything through vibration, your soul's recognition becomes the highest form of balance through its vibration. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out a little bit more, and how everything is a reaction system through the soul of its mortal, of its soul. Okay? So, but everything has a story. Okay? There's reasons why your feet are in the sands. Okay? Now you can translate that any way you want. Okay? But that soul is going to read of what it needs. Everything has a picture of a frame, and that picture frame comes from vibration through its ancestry. Okay? Because it's created from somebody else. So that picture is coming from a mind frequency system of another human system. Okay? So it's understanding that you can travel anywhere through the mind system if you understand the decoding method system through the alignments. Because like I said, everything through the voicing grids, okay, is an energy pattern. Okay. So it starts off with a water cycle, okay, through its continuous force of a water's containment. Then you get into the air circling cycle system. Then it perpetuates everything through its gravity system, which is its earth. And then when you get into the earth, you get into the fiery system of its recognition of a ring span system. Okay, because there's fiery. You have to understand heat. You have to understand cold. You have to understand metal. You have to understand everything through freezing. You have to understand everything through electronics. Andrew, how's it going? You doing all right? Seems like you're doing okay. You're on a bit of a low vibration. Oh, you got a low dose stress levels in your back force connection. Yeah. See, I connect all around. As soon as I see you, I know exactly what's wrong with you. So anyway, I hope you're doing well. Please feel informed to watch Space Discoveries. Episode 5 is coming out on Tuesday, so looking forward to that. I love putting up videos for you guys. It's fantastic to see these things. Just make sure when you get up in the morning that you have your coffee. Coffee is very important to humans. Like I said, it's a kick. It's a sugar kick, and everybody needs it. I need it most because I have so much energy that goes into me through its transmission light system, through its energetic path system. I'm in the angelic realms. I'm Archangel Azareth. Tomorrow I'll be in something else, okay? But it's chronological order of energy, of intelligence that goes in, so you know exactly what to say. So it's all about understanding the importance of you through the mind, of its capacitor, not just the brain, okay, through the hydraulics, but understanding everything through its aluminum. The aluminum is its everything through its bubble, through its activation of its force recognition, where it comes in its force fields of its energy fields. those cycle division of its bubbles have to break, and that's how you form into a different structure of a DNA structure through illumination light system. Okay? So it's very important that we understand everything through its connection of its soul. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, I haven't skated in a while. I'm in Mexico City, so there's no snow. But the more understanding you know yourself, and I'll say this again, the more you connect with yourself. Okay, so it's not just mastering, like I said, it's knowing everything around yourself. Okay, the soul is complicated. It's like the matrix. Okay, you can't pinpoint it. You don't know where it is, and the only way you can get it is through healing. Okay, everything I give you is an upgrade. The more you understand that, the more you're evolved. Because my importance is to understand that everybody is at their balance through its vibration. Okay, so it's bringing not just the soul back to life, but it's bringing it to its highest form of light. Okay, because everybody has it. Okay, it's how to unite through its humanity and everything through its connection of its love. Okay, everything through its content of everything through its unconditional of its love. Okay, so it's very important that everybody understands how important your soul is to you. How important is your heart's recognition? How important is the mind? How important is the brain? How important is your life? Another thing I want to bring to your attention too is knowing that the physical and the mental, the psychological and the spiritual, okay, are all connected in one. There's no separation. Okay. That's the continuous force of the soul. That's the balance of everything through its lights. You have to have all those to connect through its formation of its balance, through its vibration, through its frequency of its harmonic system. Okay? So it's very important that everybody gets that and understand what's going on. So, but other than that, that's what I wanted to bring to everybody's attention. I'm going to off-wind my cycles right now because I got to fly to another dimensional set system and portal activation codes to other planet and vibration systems. The star mechanisms are going through line communication. So it's understanding I have to go through DNA structures, platitude systems, and change the ground formations of other atmospheres. So it's very powerful stuff what I'm doing. Understanding everything that's going on through your perceptions, you understand everything through the vibration. Okay? So once you understand the physical, the mental, and the psychological, and the spiritual, you can understand the soul. Okay? It's a vibrational signal through an ancient of its soul, which is you. Okay? Because everybody's connected through a birth. Okay? You're connected somewhere. Everybody's connected through lines. And that line is communication. And that communication is alignments. And that alignments is fragmentation of malign systems through its simulation. Everybody's in the simulation. Everybody's soul is in the simulation. It's just a lot of people forgot that they know what a soul is, but they don't know what it represents. They don't know what it is and what it can do. Okay, you can't get this through meditation. Right? You have to higher force of connection through a higher force of a God contention decision when it comes to all locations of vibration systems, okay, through all stars and round systems. But you have to know how important your life system is to you, okay? Because everything resides, okay, on your life. And your life is so important when it comes to the love of everything around you. The more you love yourself, the more everything around you will love you, okay? Now, that kind of might feel cheesy in a way, but it's very true. But there's no separation between the physical, the mental, and the psychological, and the spiritual. It's all in one through its connection. So, anyway, I'm going to leave you with that. I got a lot to do today. But I'll do another program system in the afternoon, maybe in the early evening, but I'll keep you informed of what's going on, all right? This is just the connection through the angelic realms of Archangel Gracias. Okay, calling out through all realms of its division, through all definition of archangels and angels. This is Archangel Azarth of Andrew Weston, calling out. Adios, everybody.